So, Scorpio, your weekly message speaks a lot about the truth, and that notion of the truth is what might set you free or set a situation for a heightened sense of freedom. So, there's something that has been withheld. Again, information, understanding, knowledge. There's something here that has been either hidden from you, or that you have been unaware, that by coming out, by someone confessing something, or by just that information being, by that information coming your way, you're able to see things differently. So there's something about, maybe you have been believing that a situation is you have believing that a situation is more on the negative side, and you're actually going to be surprised because it turns out that it might be much better than what you have believed it to be, or vice versa. Maybe you were going to have some of your expectations or illusions also shattered during this time. It's like um, there might be, for some of you Scorpios, there might be some expectations, especially when it comes to love or your love life, that might be, undermined by the fact that the truth is not as sweet or perfect as you wanted it to be. So maybe you have been dealing with someone, Scorpios, that you really have been attracted to, in love with. You have had this allowed you to create some expectations, but maybe you don't know this person or an aspect of this person's life very well, and it might be one of those weeks where you get to see a side to this person or this situation that makes you it makes you give a step back to really look at what you're dealing with. So some of you, it's like you're going to need to stop after this information comes out, or a new type of energy comes into your space, and it forces you to stop, because you're going to need to rearrange how things have been. So some of you, it's a matter of also change of plans, something that you have been planning to do in a certain way. There might be a change, there might be a turnaround coming this week that makes you need to reorganize something that you have already been organizing. And for some of you, this might be upsetting, because I feel like some of you Scorpios have been controlling a process a lot, like very meticulous, very cautious, being very cautious about the way you have been planning something, building something. And it's like it comes this energy that it takes some of that work you have been doing, it takes it down, it tears it down, and you might be upset with it. But I feel like it's going to be better for that to happen now than further ahead. It's like it's preventing a tower moment to happen in the future, because it's like now you're going to know what to put in the foundation, right, of something, or what to add or take from the foundation to make it as solid as possible. So imagine if you start a relationship right now, and it goes to a serious commitment, and then only after, I don't know how many, couple of months or even years, you find out the truth about something in that person's life that would have changed all the relationship course if you would have known that initially. You know what I mean? So it's like it's better to happen now, whatever it is, because it's going to prevent further damage or further difficulties in your future. And that's why it's happening. Something is coming up now to set you free from illusion, to set you free from something that is not as it appears, and so you can work with the truth and build accordingly something, knowing what you're really dealing with. Being in love, being in work, being in future planning, in travel. Some of you want to change your life around. I can see that some Scorpios are really focused on the future, and you want to have it all. You want to have a great love life, and you want to have a great work life, and you want to have great financial security, and you want to travel the world, and you want to explore possibilities. Some of you are really in this energy of the whole. You want it all, and that's fine, and that's perfect. But it's like it depends on where your foot, right, where your feet, I'm sorry, are, and what type of territory, right? What type of grounding energy that is like you need that strong grounding and structure so that you can look to the sky and look to the heights. So you, yes, you can see it all and you can have it all, but first you need to have a very firm grounding foundation, and you need to be realistic about the things that you're dealing with and doing, and even I feel for some of you being more realistic with your own self. It could be that this truth is about you as well, Scorpius. Like maybe you have not been looking at an aspect of your own that is not really authentic. It's not really being truthful. Maybe you have been denying, right, or rejecting a dream or a longing, an emotion, a desire, because you see it as being wrong, or you see it as being, the problem for you to gain certain other things in life. And in reality, by rejecting and denying your truth, you are also kind of condemning the growth of other areas of life. So it's very important to just allow things to be as clear and truthful and honest and transparent as they are, to not sugarcoat it, to not try to avoid seeing how something is, because your freedom depends on that. The freedom you seek in life depends on how you accept the truth now. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, I have 2 special sales offers available. And one, it's a mid-year reading. It's a reading that looks into the second half of 2019 and what kind of challenges, opportunities, and changes might be a part of that time frame for you. And the other one is called the Tides. It's a specific themed reading that was created looking up to the Cancer theme season we have been on, and so it looks into what kind of new emotional experiences and energy might be coming into your life and the ones that might be leaving. So if you would like to know more details about those specials or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. Have a great week.